Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. So now in today's video, I'm going to be going ahead and sharing with you guys an extremely helpful exploit which, as you guys saw in the title, can help you with doubling your money. Yes, this exploit, which I came up with not too long ago, you can actually use to double your money here in Forza Horizon 4. It's an extremely quick and easy glitch. I was just about to say helpful glitch. So yeah, it's an extremely helpful glitch and is extremely quick and easy. So I cannot wait to go ahead and share every single step to it with you guys here in today's video. So yeah, as always, if you do go ahead and enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with your post notifications on. I post new videos every single day and a live stream every other day as well. I have my own club here on Forza Horizon 4. It'll be up on the screen for you in case you do want to go ahead and join it. DRTV Dragster TV Racers, I'd really appreciate it if you'd go ahead and join it. I'm about 20 members or so away from 700, so that'd be pretty sick if we could hit 700 members here in the club here pretty soon. A couple more things before we go ahead and hop right into the video. I have my own Discord server. Link to that will be in the description down below. In case you do want to go ahead and join it. Currently looking for some more members in there, since I recently made it. And one last thing before we go ahead and hop right into today's video. Today's post notification shout out goes to someone right there up on the screen. Thank you for having your post notifications on. If you want a post notification shout out, all you have to do is just subscribe with your post notifications on, leave a like on the video, and then tell me in the comments down below. It's as easy as that. Then you'll have a chance of getting a shout out in the next video in front of over 4.5k people, guys, here on the channel. And yeah, that'll wrap it up for today's intro. As always, hope you guys do go ahead and enjoy today's video, as I just said, and let's get right on with it. Alright, guys, so hopping right into this, to start off the exploit, all you're going to want to go ahead and do is just simply go to either your house or the Horizon Festival and basically just enter the auction house. And the car you're going to want to go ahead and search up in the auction house is going to be the Renault 5 Turbo Forza Edition. So you're going to want to go ahead and just search it up. It is right here, and the first model going right on over to the right will be the 5 Turbo Forza Edition. You want to go ahead and confirm you search that car up. They are selling anywhere from 200,000 credits to 400k. You're going to want to go ahead and simply buy out one of these and pick one of these bad boys up, and then we will be able to move on to the next step of this. You don't necessarily have to buy out one of these cars, but they're very common, very cheap. Highly recommend it for when you're doing this exploit. If you could simply not buy out one of these, you can use whatever car you want. As I said, they're pretty cheap, so I highly recommend using them if you can buy one out. But moving on right to the next step, we're going to go ahead and exit the entire Horizon Festival or house in this part right here. But yeah, so you guys want some loadout? Alright, guys, so moving right to the first step. Buying out the car was just kind of the first part of the whole exploit, not really a full step. There's just 3 simple steps, not including that one little part. Buying out the car. So yeah, moving right on to the first one. This is what you're going to want to go ahead and do. So let's say right here, you're going to go ahead and hit your pause menu and simply scroll right over to the Creative Hub. Once you are in the Creative Hub, you're going to want to go ahead and select Blueprint Events and simply go on over to the search. Or there's a different thing you can do. So once you're in custom events in the Creative Hub, so custom blueprints, you're going to want to go ahead and simply scroll on over to the all-time grades page. And now in the all-time grades page, the second one that you will find will be this blueprint right here. It is a small one-lap little glitched blueprint created by Alex Ruse, is named Skill Points. Now, I was just saying you could search it up if it's not there, but then I remembered that was in the all-time grades page as well. So once you're in the custom blueprints page, you're going to want to go ahead and simply just scroll right on over to the all-time grades page. And then you should be able to find this blueprint here by Alex Ruse. Click on it to favorite it, and then go into your my favorites to find it way easier any other times doing this. Starting off, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this. So yeah, the first little part was buying a car, and since this is kind of the main part of the exploit, not really the main part, but a part that will definitely help it out, then I was just saying that I recommend you buy that car. But you know, you can use whatever car you want, but this is how it is going to go. I passed the Renault. Yep, there we go. So I have my own tune for it in case you don't want to go ahead and install it. My username will be up in the top left corner there just for a minute. There we go. We're going to go ahead and hop right into the car, hop right into the race, and then we can get this exploit started. This is the first step, guys. So I'll see you guys once I'm loaded in to show you guys exactly what you're going to want to do. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am now loaded in to the race. So this is how it is all going to go. Starting it off, you're basically just going to go ahead and do the whole first lap. If you have driving line on, that should be no problem. If you don't, like me, then you should be able to just look right down into the, whoa, that car stopped me, right into your mini map, and then you should just see where to go. It's a pretty easy first lap. You can just follow the drive tars, I guess. But yeah, this is how it's going to go. No specific difficulty settings or anything that you're going to want to set up. You're just going to go right with it. Pretty easy first lap. And I'll show you guys where you're going to want to turn. Not going to turn right there. I recommend turning right here. You don't have to get first or last or anything like that, guys. No problems at all. You can just drive because all the cars will start respawning here in just a moment. So coming up to this part, we're coming up to the checkpoints where you started. So this is how it is going to go. So driving right up to the checkpoints, you want to take that first checkpoint and you want to drive up to this one. Wait for the timer to go down. Wait, you might want to drive right past it. And as soon as the timer goes down, you're going to want to go ahead, hit your car into reverse. I had a bit of a delay, but somehow I still got it. So I recommend kind of doing that in automatic. It's just a bit easier if you're not that used to man with clutch, but you know, I use man with clutch. So just kick it into reverse and drive up, catch that checkpoint, and basically drive straight down here to this checkpoint. Park your car right about here, and then you should start getting ultimate pass points. As you guys can see right up there, my skill chain is going very fast. This is a Forza edition, and with every Forza edition there's a certain boost that you get. So with this one, we have a skills boost on it. Skills boost basically makes our whole skill chain rise very faster than a normal car, and it'll bank and give us our 10 skill points, our max amount of skill points that we can get at 70k instead of 100k, and also it's just going way faster than any other car would. So that's why I recommend using this car. It will definitely help you out and just make this whole process a lot quicker. I will see you guys at 70k to get our 10 skill points. I recommend doing this just a couple of times if you don't have that many skill points. Do this about 4 or 5 times. If you are in this car, you could just like watch YouTube or something, find something else to do. Shouldn't take up very much of your time at all. It's a very quick process, guys. But with that being said, I will see you guys at 70k. Alright guys, so I'm back at 70k. Wasn't that long of a process, but now when I'm pulling out or backing up, I'm going to do it pretty slow. So I do not hit that wall and kind of just destroy my whole skill chain. But here we are. This is how it is going to go. Let's say you did this a few times. Let's say you got about 50 skill points. So banking it, you're going to get 10 every 70k, and of course your skill chain is going to grow very quickly. So let's say you just end off on your last one. You're not going to drive into the finish line to bank your points. The way you're going to want to actually bank your points is by simply hitting the pause menu here and just going right over to quit event, because as you know, if you get any skill points in an event or a certain race, then you quit the event, you'll still save everything, guys, so don't worry, you'll still have your skill points. And just to show you guys that this will work, I'll show you guys my skill points. I didn't show you before and after, but you'll see that I have a couple hundred because I do this quite frequently, and it really does help me out. So going right into my skill points here, car mastery, I have 316 from doing certain stuff like that. So yep, that's basically how it is going to go. That is first step out of the way, guys. Moving around to the second step. You know what, I'm gonna save this as one clip. I'll get back to that here in just a second, guys. Right into the second step. This is how it is going to go. You're going to want to simply either go into the creative hub or simply come to this race right here. It's called the Elmston Unsea Sprint. It's located right around this area. It's by the highway. It's located right here on the map. So go ahead and visit this race, or just simply go right into the creative hub. Either way, this is how it is going to go. So let's say you're trying to do this from the creative hub. So This is also the way you do it if you don't have that certain race unlocked. You can do this if you are very low level as well. You just need the Creative Hub unlocked for this. So you're going to want to go ahead and go into the search. You're going to want to simply go into Creator and type in exactly what I show to find basically the next step to this exploit. So you're going to want to go into the search of the Creative Hub and type in this username for the creator tab right here. Confirm your search. A bunch of blueprints will come up. We're going to go ahead and cover those all here in just a moment. I made them on the Elmston OnC Sprint. So I'm here. So this is how it is going to go if you're trying to look it up on the Elmston OnC Sprint. You're going to want to simply select solo. Go into custom events, and these are all my blueprints right here. If you're not already familiar with a blueprint abuse, it's basically just a whole straightaway race up to a certain roundabout. So like no braking at all, no corners, just up to a certain roundabout. You take the roundabout, you turn around, you take an entire straightaway back up right to the finish line, or to the finish line where you turn around and kind of just the finish line. So yeah, and within those straightaway races, I've basically, people made these a lot. I've made them too. These are all mine. So basically, I've made a 1 lap, a 3 lap, a 5 lap, a 10 lap, and a 15 lap. All the exact same race, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and showcase what the this certain step of the exploit is here on the 1 lap one, just to make it quick. But basically, what a blueprint abuse is, whole straightaway, as I just said and explained, and as well, I've made it so the drivatars go off the road. So with a blueprint abuse, it's just kind of an automatic win, and it's an extremely quick race. So it's kind of just free money being given to you. If you just want to put in a couple minutes of your time just holding down the gas button or pedal, depending on if you have a racing wheel or not. And yeah, it's just extremely easy process, guys. And then we'll move on to the last part, which kind of makes an exploit and how you double your money. So it's all really cool. Once again, to find these, you're going to want to go ahead, type in exactly what I showed in the Creative Hub, but also what I'm showing. Kind of typed that in wrong. Give me just a second. That's what you're going to want to go ahead and type in. So, yep, search up that creator. All the blueprints that I've created will come up. Basically, you're going to go ahead and just favorite them or whatever. Do them, and then, yeah, so basically skill points, box ruse, and then these, and then the last step, which will be how you double your money, guys. Hopping right into the 1 lap one. Personally, I recommend not doing the 1 lap one. I don't know why I made it. Well, now I kind of do, because making these videos, since I don't want to go through and waste my time doing just a little 3 lap one. So basically, I recommend doing a 3 lap one or 5 lap one. But the 15 lap one and the 10 lap one can wait. But if you want to just try it out, then I recommend doing the 1 lap one, but you'll only get about 50 to 60k out of it. So it's not the best race, but you'll still get some money. And of course, to make it this super quick, we're going to go ahead and just use the gold Mosler. I have a great tune on it. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm loaded in to show you guys the entire route and how everything would go. So yeah. Alright guys, so here I am. I'm now loaded right into the race. So this is how it's going to go before you hop right into the race. By the way, I recommend using like a Mosler or something on this race. You don't really need to use a specific car or anything like that. There's nothing really that will help you out on this race, except for if you're trying to get through it quickly. Then I recommend using about a Mosler with a good tune or something like that. But yeah, before you go ahead and start the race, I recommend going right into your difficulty settings and setting them up how I have mine set up here. They're not very hard, but as I said, this is a guaranteed win race. So basically, you can turn on your drive tire difficulty, since they're going to be going off the road every couple of minutes. So yeah, braking, we don't really need to brake at all. It's kind of just a straightaway race, so ABS off will help you out the most. Steering is still normal. We still have traction control on. We don't need stability control at all. Shifting, manual clutch, it's whatever you like though. I personally recommend using manual clutch, but if you aren't really used to it, that's on you, or that's for you, sorry. And then driving line, we don't need that. Also, it may mess you guys up if you are like first time doing these, because the route will show going off the road into walls and stuff. So you guys, that's why I'm showing you guys the whole route of the race, because you guys will then see where to go and everything like that. We have no damage whatsoever. That still makes it easy, and we don't need rewind or anything like that. So still, with all those easy sayings and just a couple maybe hard for some people, we can make up still plus 100% difficulty bonus credits. So I think it's pretty good, guys. So I recommend setting those up. But yeah, hopping right into the race, this is how it is going to go, doing the entire route. You guys will see. I'm going to go ahead and hit the pause menu, go to my map, and show you guys how it is going to go. Starting it off, the finish line, or the start line is just right here. You're going to want to go ahead and drive, go. So all the drivatars, I'll show you guys what the drivatars have to do. So they're going to go take this slow roundabout, hitting each other and stuff. And while you're going straight through this tunnel, they're going to go ahead and hit. So like they're going to go off the road. So this is about the entrance of the tunnel. So they're going to go off the road and they're going to hit the entrance of the tunnel before they can get in. So that's the first wall hit. So that'll give you a good boost to go through here without getting themselves managed. And while you're up here, they'll just be entering the tunnel like that. So I'm going off the road, hitting the second tunnel wall. We're at this part right here I love because I have to come to a complete stop and then maybe get back up some speed. It's all just a really good race. You guys will see that. Going around all the roundabouts, you're going to want to go ahead and go straight through them all until you get to about here. You're going to want to just drive right there, just like right across, and then take your way back. So that's what I love about this road, guys, and that these could be created. So it's really cool. So now onto the actual race. So basically, you're going to want to just go ahead and drive straight through all these roundabouts. So this first roundabout, you're going to want to go ahead and drive straight through. You're going to want to let all the cars just hit the wall. As you guys can see, that is so funny. I love seeing that. None have made it. Zero have made it in so far, guys. So that's just the greatness of the race. But, you know what? I really just want to be quiet through the race. But I also want to just talk to you guys, you know. Thank you guys so much for all the recent support you guys have been showing on the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. I can't believe it. 4.5k subs, guys. And we're already on the road to 4.6k subs. That was pretty sick, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, also what is great about this race is that you can get a bunch of skill points while you're at it. This thing is this controls really well. But as you guys can see, we are getting a bunch of ultimate speed points and stuff like that. So if you are using a fast car, you will definitely get a bunch of skill points from this, and also there's like nothing you're hitting or anything. It's kind of just a straightaway. So if you use this tune, which I might just show, I'm not really sure. I think it's just one of the most popular ones. I don't want today's video to be too long, and you guys don't really need to see the payout of this whole. That's not what you do. Okay, so basically, I was just taking it like a normal checkpoint, but I recommend going over here if you have like 21k or more, just from like speeds and stuff like that. You're gonna want to let it bank through here and not take the entire checkpoint. And let's go ahead and take a look on our little driver friends and see where they are. Okay, so they're just finishing up. They're wrecking right here. And they're just now finishing up, trying to get there. And we're going to get all the speed. We're just going to fly straight through that first round, or I don't know, that last roundabout. We're just going to go straight through here while they're trying to go around, which they still have to break a bit. I've gone through there. Not the best. But right here is the main hit spot. Coming back in case you guys accidentally wreck or something, this puts them straight to a stop, which is what I love, guys. That's basically it for the route, because you guys probably get the point. You could just saw me come to that straightaway and back, or come to that straightaway, and then you guys get the point on how to come back. Today's video is going to be tremendously long, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the clip here. I'll see you guys at the end of this exploit, or when I'm loaded out. So yeah, I'm loaded out here now. But to save this as one clip, I'll see you guys here in just a moment. Back at the, so you're either going to want to, at this point in time, you're going to want to either go right on to your house or the Horizon Festival, once again, back where we started. So, I'm going to go ahead. That was Blueprint Events. I'm going to go ahead, go to the Horizon Festival, and see you guys once I get back there. Alright guys, so moving on to the last thing to finish off this entire exploit. This is how it is going to go. So let's say you're back in. Okay, well, my game froze. Give me just a minute, guys. Forza sometimes does that. I'm gonna load back up Forza, and I'll see you guys here in just a moment. Alright, guys, so now I'm back loaded in. Don't know what happened there. I think my game just crashed or something. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But moving on to the very last step of this entire exploit, and just kind of the whole way, you basically double your money. So far, we did skill point glitch. We got a good amount of money from blueprint abuse, and now we are met back here where we started in our garage here. So basically, we're gonna go into the auction house, and the car we're going to search up now is going to be an MG. And you guys will see that here in just a minute. MG. And then by the third model, yep, MGB. You're gonna go ahead and search this car up. There's going to be plenty of them that are up. They're very cheap, as you guys can see. So this is how it is going to go. I recommend buying about 4 or 5 of them, and they should be good. So basically, with this car sells for about 17 to 20k credits. So basically, this is a barn find car. So when people see the car, it's like, oh, it's not a rare race, or it's not a cool race car or anything. Since it's a barn find, let's go ahead and put it up. I can make about 33k or 17k or 20k from it. That's what the people think when they put it up. They just want to make some extra cash. But what they don't know is that the people buying them out for this small price, we're giving them 17k or whatever price you want to buy it out for. Most of them are 17k, as you guys can see, and then a couple are like 20k, 33k. You buy out this car, you instantly get 300k. So rinse and repeat a couple of times. You guys can actually make some pretty big money. Also, another thing that I like to do is, since you won't always find people here in the auction house, it's not that, it's kind of about luck. But most people don't know about this. So people that are putting them up don't know that you can get 300k out of it. So yeah, buy out a couple. But with the auto show, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna show you how you can make 300k as well, only spending 170k instead of just 17k, which I think is better. But also, there's a chance that some cars that you buy trying to do that method or exploit whatever won't have the skill points brought out. So we're gonna go ahead and wait, where is it? Okay, it's Nissan. So yeah, we're gonna go down into Nissan, and the car we are going to buy out is going to be this one right here, the 1969 Fairlady Z 432. So buying out this car, it's going to be the exact same thing with the MGB, but the only difference is that it is way cheaper. So you're going to want to buy out this car. I'll see you guys once I have it collected and everything, just so you guys don't have to wait, and yeah. Alright guys, so here we are. This is how it's going to go. So let's say you just have the car. So you're going to want to go into upgrades and tune, the exact same thing. So if you look in car mastery and it will say 0 through 16, then you know that you got a good car. But only with the MGB. If you're doing this with like the Porsche 911 turbo 3.3 liter, then you'll have the same thing as this Fairlady Z 432. So yeah, you're going to want to go ahead and go into upgrades and tuning and simply go into car mastery. And then from here on, we're just going to spend a couple of skill points. We can get a nice little wheel spin right here. So we're going to buy our way up here to 300,000 credits using our skill points. And basically, it's just a way to get free money. Since we don't really spend that much of our time on the little blueprint abuse, we don't spend that much of our time getting our skill points using the skill point glitch, and then we go in and we spend the money that we got from that and the skill points we got from that to get an easy 300k, more than we would have gotten from the blueprint abuses, and obviously more we would have gotten from like the little skill point glitch. So that'll wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like down below if you did. Subscribe, post notifications on. If today's video was helpful, good luck with the glitch, and hope you guys will have a fun time duping your money, basically doubling your money. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.